Hello, my name is Ian, and I'm a tutor at Chegg. Today, we're going to be talking about rational decisions. So, a rational decision maker is someone who chooses the available option that leads to the outcome they most prefer. However, there are times where people will not choose a rational decision. So, what might a chance or a situation like this be? It is rational for you to choose an option that gives you a worse economic payoff because you care about something more than the economic payoff. And there are three main reasons as to why people will usually choose an option that will give them a worse economic payoff, but this decision is still rational. The first is the concept of fairness. So, whenever you're in a social situation with your friends, or you're out in public, or maybe you're out to eat, you still care about fairness to others, but you also care about economic payoff for yourselves. So, here I have an example that in the United States, it is not required for you to tip a waiter or a waitress, but typically people do. And this is because it is perceived as fair in compensation for their service, that and they're paid less than minimum wage. So if you don't tip the person, you have to pay less money, so you would have a higher economic payoff. But because it's viewed as fair in society, they will reduce their economic payoff for fairness. Another example, still at restaurants, is if you're going out to eat with your friends and you spend a little more money than the rest of your friends, but you had decided ahead of time you'd split Dutch style, so everyone pays the same amount. You might think that'd be more fair for you to pay more money than the rest of your friends because your meal cost you more than it cost all of them. So you will have a lower economic payoff here, but you feel like that situation is more fair because you cost more money than the rest of your friends. The second idea is this concept of bounded rationality. So that is making a choice that is close to, but not exactly the one that leads to the best economic outcome. You can see this a lot in retailers. My friends are notorious for doing this, and I will have to remind them all the time that when they read a price, if something's $5.99, $2.99, $10.99, be like, hey, that's $10, it's $5, that's $2. But really, it's closer to $3, $6, or $11 because of that 99 cents. So we read prices in general from left to right. So I'll see in this case the $5.99 first. So my brain will think, hey, that item is $5. And while the opportunity cost is small, it takes a little bit of extra effort to look at this 99 and think, hey, that's actually closer to $6. So people a lot of the time don't do that. So they put a lot more weight on this 5 or whatever the first number is, opposed to the 99 or whatever higher number that may be that actually brings the price up considerably. Our last idea is risk aversion. So this is the willingness to sacrifice some economic payoff in order to avoid a potential loss. Now, you have no idea what exactly is going to happen in the future. You can't predict it. You can make rational decisions and ideas based off your past experiences and what you've seen other people do, but there's still no guarantee. Therefore, some things come at a very high risk. One of my favorite examples for this is penny stocks. There is potential for a company that is currently a penny stock to flourish and become absolutely huge, and you could become a millionaire, a billionaire, whatever it is, you may be a lot richer than you are now. However, there is no guarantee that a penny stock will make you rich, and they are typically viewed as very risky. Therefore, a lot of people will not recommend you actually invest in penny stocks due to how risky they are. So, even though there is a chance you could become filthy rich based off of penny stocks, you probably won't, and a lot of people don't actually invest in penny stocks because they rather not lose all the money that you invested in the company early on. So, to go over that one more time, a rational decision maker is someone who chooses the available option that leads to the outcome they most prefer. But you can still make rational decisions that aren't necessarily your best economic output. The first idea was fairness. Our second idea is bounded rationality. And our third idea was risk aversion.